I want to real quick look back at permutations. So let's take an example up here. How many ways can we rearrange the letter of the word rainbow? Well, as a reminder for you, permutations are going to be N, P, R, where N is the number of things that you can choose from, R is the number of things that you want to choose from. So we discovered in the last video that the equation for this is going to be n factorial divided by the quantity n minus r factorial. So let's look at the word rainbow. How many letters do you see? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. So logically, we would have 7 possibilities. We're going to do permutations. We want to choose all 7 of them. We want to rearrange all 7 of them in the proper way. So 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 7 factorial. We end up with 7 factorial divided by 0 factorial. Now at this point, hopefully some of you guys are looking at this and saying, whoa, 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 you can't divide by 0. This is going to be undefined. And normally you'd be correct, but it turns out 0 factorial is just 1. So don't worry about that dividing by 0 because it ends up not being an issue here. 0 factorial is just going to be 1. So we get 7 factorial divided by 1, which is just 7 factorial. And again, you can use that factorial button on your calculator, or you can actually go through and multiply 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Either way, we'll end up with 5,040 different possibilities for us to rearrange one word. All the different letters rainbow. We can rearrange it 5,040 times. So this is just another example of things that you can do with permutations. But something interesting happens in B. Let's try and go about it the same way we did before. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different possibilities. So 9. And we're going to use permutations with all 9 of them. All 9 of them. So going through, it's going to be 9 factorial divided by the quantity 9 minus 9 factorial. So ends up just being 9 factorial. So we've got 362,880 possibilities. But I told you guys something weird's going to happen. And you may have noticed it previously. Permutations are when order matters. But there are 3 letters in the word somewhere where the order of them doesn't matter. I see duplicate letters in here. E, E, E. All 3 of those E's are totally indistinguishable from the other. So this isn't our final answer, because we've included more options for those E's there. What we need to end up doing is we need to take all these different possibilities that we have, and we now need to take that 9, P9, and we need to divide it by 3 factorial. Because there are 3 letters here that repeat. That E shows up 3 times. So this right here are those duplicate E values. So we end up with 362,880 divided by 3 times 2 times 1. So take that big old number and divide it by 3 times 2 times 1. And now it turns out we only actually have 60,480 different combinations. So that's a lot of different combinations inside of there that were repeated just because we had those 3-letter E's that showed up twice. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is that sometimes you've got things that are indistinguishable. If you've got those letter E's, one E is the same as another E, which is the same as another E. So be careful to make sure that you divide by those extra letters as needed.